Hi, my name is Julie. I'm a mom to a busy toddler, and we love to paddleboard. And my husband was looking for a strong adhesive to repair the traction strips on his paddleboard after they started peeling up, and he found this Bondtech contact cement adhesive. If you've ever owned a paddleboard, you know the traction pads get a lot of use. Between being out in the sun, getting wet, drying out, and being constantly stepped on, it's not unusual for sections to eventually start lifting or peeling away from the board. Rather than replacing the entire board, my husband wanted to see if he could securely reattach the strips that had come loose. One of the things he liked right away was the built-in brush applicator. It made it easy to apply the adhesive exactly where it was needed without creating a mess or using additional tools. He was able to get good coverage on both surfaces while still maintaining control during application. What impressed us most was the strength of the bond. Once everything cured, the traction strips felt securely attached again. And since paddleboards are constantly exposed to water, heat, and outdoor conditions, having an adhesive that's designed to be both waterproof and heat resistant is a must. Another feature that makes sense for this type of repair is that the adhesive remains flexible after it dries. Paddleboards naturally flex slightly during use, and the traction pads are constantly under pressure from people standing on them and moving around on them. A rigid adhesive could potentially crack or fail over time, but the flexible bond helps accommodate that movement. Since completing the repair, the traction strips have continued to stay in place, which is exactly what we were hoping for. It provided a strong, durable bond and worked really well for reattaching the traction strips on my husband's paddleboard. And just a quick note, the size of the container is practical to store in a toolbox or garage cabinet, but it was a little small for this project and he needed 3 jars to complete it. So if you're looking for an adhesive for paddleboard repairs, marine gear, outdoor equipment, woodworking projects, leather repairs, crafts, or general household fixes, I highly recommend this one.